Oh, Mira, the doctor of Miss. Yeah, the doctor. Okay. So, my name is Alma. I am actually the senior lawyer that handling your cases. So, both of them, this is my colleague Farah and Sophia that will handle your cases that assist me also. So, before we start our consultation, may I know your full name?
My name is Suresh. I'm 42 years old, a lecturer. This is my daughter Mira, and we are here to seek legal advice.
Thank you, Mrs. Rich. But before we proceed, this consultation is strictly confidential under legal professional privilege. I would like also to inform you that this is initial consultation, which means that this consultation is free of charge. However, if you decide to proceed with the legal actions, the professional legal fees and also the other costs will be applied. We will explain all the costs and also clearly before any engagement in accordance with the Legal Profession Act 1976. Please be free to ask any questions or to stop us at any point if anything is unclear.
Before we begin, may I offer some water to It's okay, right?
Okay, Mr. Suresh, before we start, can you tell us what really happened on that day?
In January 2025, I underwent a knee surgery at Harney Specialist Center. It was supposed to be a routine procedure for my knee condition. After the surgery, I initially expect some pain, but the pain I experienced was far beyond normal recovery. It became severe, constant, and progressively worse. I also started experiencing swelling, numbness, and sharp pain in my right leg. Even when resting, the pain would not go away. Walking became extremely difficult here.
Was the pain present immediately after surgery or directly after?
It started shortly after the discharge and continued to worsen over time.
I stayed with my father throughout his recovery. He was not able to sleep properly due to the pain. He needed assistance just to move around his house. We were very concerned, but the doctor kept assuring us that it was normal post-surgery recovery.
During the follow-up visits, I was informed the surgeon multiple times that my condition was not improving. I told him that I could not walk properly and that the pain was not reducing. However, I was repeatedly told that this was a normal inflammation after surgery. No scans or further investigation were carried out.
Okay, so Mrs. Rich, how many follow-ups have you had?
Around 3 to 4 visits. Each time I raised the same concern here, but I was told to rest and continue medication. Around by March 2025, my condition became significantly worse. I could barely walk and had difficulty performing daily activities. I also started missing my work as a lecturer here because I could not stand for a long period of time. At that point, we decided to seek a second option at another hospital.
We were very worried because his condition was not improving at all. We felt something was seriously wrong, so we went to another hospital urgently.
At the second hospital, they immediately conducted scans and medical examination. After reviewing the results, the doctor informed us that there was a foreign object inside my knee. It was a fragment of surgical instrument left from a previous surgery. I was so shocked because I could never expect such a thing could happen here.
The doctor said that the retained instrument was likely to cause the pain, swelling, and complications.
I then had to undergo another surgery to remove the fragment. After that, I went through months of physiotherapy here. Even after the treatment, I still experienced pain and limited movement in my knee. Financially, I suffered as well. I spent about Rm 28,000 on additional treatment and lost around 36,000 in income because I could not work. This situation has affected my life very deeply. I'm still not fully recovered, and I want to know whether I have any legal rights against the hospital or the surgeon here.
Will you inform of any surgical risks before the operation happened?
Only general risks were explained.
Okay, Mrs. Rich, do you have all the reports, receipts, and also the scan report with you?
Yes, we do have some receipts and important documents.
Wait, can you see?
Okay, good. This is actually very important because it is a very crucial evidence for your cases. Thank you for the information that provided. So we will now address your situation in 3 parts, which is the first one, whether you have a valid claim, the compensation you may claim, and also the legal procedure that moving forward. So I will explain about the validity of claim, and another claim will be explained by my colleague. So the first one, your cases actually falls under the torts of negligence. So specifically, medical negligence, under the common law principle applied in Malaysia, you need to establish at least 4 elements, which is the first one is duty of care, second is breach of duty, third is causation, and the last one is damages. So duty of care, there is no dispute that the surgeon and hospital owe you a duty of care as a patient undergoing a medical treatment. So the second one, breach of duty, the applicable test is the Bolam test, which asks whether the doctor acted in accordance with a responsible body of medical opinion. However, this is qualified by the principle in Bonito vs. City and Hackney Health Authority, which require that such medical opinion must be reasonable and also logically defensible. So in these cases, leaving a surgical instrument inside a patient is actually generally regarded as a serious deviation from accepted medical standards. So this also support the application of res ipsa loquitur, whether the nature of the accident itself suggested negligence without requiring like a detailed proof. And another one is causation. So using the but-for test, the injury will not have occurred but for the surgeon's negligence. And the last one is damages. So you suffered a physical injury, right? So additional surgery, financial loss, and ongoing pain and limitation of movement. Based on this element, you have a strong prima facie for medical negligence and against the surgeons and potentially for the hospital.
Okay, thank you, Aina. So do you understand, Mr. Suresh?
Yes.
Okay, so let's say if your claim is successful, the law allows compensation to restore you to the position you would have been in had the negligence not occurred. For example, the first one is special damages. There are measurable financial losses supported by evidence. As in your case, 28,000 ringgit Malaysia for medical treatment and corrective surgery, and another 36,000 ringgit Malaysia for loss of income. This must be proven with receipts, invoice, and financial documents. Next is general damages. These refer to non-financial losses, including pain and suffering, loss of mobility, reduced quality of life, and emotional distress. The court will assess this based on severity and duration of injury. Future damages. If your condition persists, you may also claim future medical treatment, future rehabilitation costs, loss of future earning capacity. This will depend on medical expert evidence. Apart from that, the hospital may also be held liable for the negligence of its medical staff under the principle of vicarious liability. This is important as it ensures the institution, not only the individual doctor, is responsible. So that's all. Do you need any further explanation?
We do understand.
Okay, Mrs. Suraj. We will now explain the step required in order to proceed with the legal claims. First, we will begin with collections of the evidence, where we will gather all the relevant documents such as the medical records, operation notes, receipts, and financial documents, as well as employments and income records. These documents form the foundations of your case. Next, a medical expert report will be obtained, where an independent medical expert will review your case and confirm whether the standards of care were breached, which is essential in medical negligence claims. After that, a pre-action letter will be sent to the hospital before filings and lawsuits, setting out the allegations and compensation sought. It also provides an opportunity for the early settlements. If the matter is not resolved, court proceeding will be initiated by filing a civil claims under the tort of the negligence. This process will involve pleading, discovery, witness statements, and also the expert testimony. The case may then proceed to the trial or to be settled at any stage. Most medical negligence cases are resolved through settlements to avoid lengthy litigation. Lastly, Please beware of the limitation periods under Limitation Act 1953, which require you to file your claim within 6 years from the dates that cause of actions occurs. Failure to do so may bar your claim. Do you have any question, Mr. Suraj?
No questions. Right?
Do my father have a strong case here?
Based on the facts and legal principle, it's actually a strong cases.
Usually how long will it take?
It may take between 1 to 3 years. It depends on whether it settles or goes to trial.
So what should we do next, Miss?
Okay, Ms. Mira, you should starting by getting all the documents, then we will proceed with the detailed review.
So, Mr. Suresh, based on your cases, you actually have a strong basis to proceed with the medical negligence. So, do you want to proceed with the cases?
Yes.
Okay.
And we will provide full transparency regarding legal fields and also costs before any employment engagement.
Okay, so thank you for coming today. Please contact us if you want to know more.
I appreciate your trust and answer.
Alright, thank you.
Thank you guys. See you soon. What did you like? I think that this place has high chance to win.
Yes, I think because their evidence is actually strong.
Yes.
I agree with you.
Pity Mr. Suresh.
Yeah.
Yeah.